All right, there we go. Let's turn this music up and there we go. I feel more happy than I should, more than anything else, but I'm not gonna go lambasting myself or demonic. Just, I'm not gonna make myself feel down. Someone told me I need to get rid of those negative thoughts and just focus on the good. Because after a lot of things have happened recently, I have a newfound appreciation and a burning desire and ambition to just enjoy life genuinely. Me and this special person had I want to be, like I said, I want to be more private with my affairs. When I mean affairs, I mean people who are extremely close to me. I get it. I am an idiot. I have messed up a lot of things, but things are starting to go good now. And that's genuinely amazing. How once you think that you're at the dark, that abyss of just I don't know how to describe it, but you slowly get out of that abyss and it's just it makes you realize some things. I'm finally learning how to balance and do things for me, do things for the other person that I care about, and it's just I know I'm saying a lot of things that are obvious that you would do for anyone else, right? Old friends, new friends, or whoever happens to just come into my life. I really cherish them because growing up, right? Each year, each every 2 years, right? I would meet some people that I would find amazing, phenomenal, and just kind of like that they would be gone. So it just felt like what's really the importance of just having that person knowing that they would be gone. And it further compounded whenever I realized that. Okay, fuck you. I'm in the middle of something heartfelt and you want to play your fucking ringle dangled ass shit. Fucking nigga. Sorry for that sudden crash out. But yeah, this stuff right here, this calms me. The rain and a piano or some lo-fi music just it soothes me. I had to realize something, and there are some things that I'm not willing to admit, but this is one of them. I am in some parts, not as much, but thankfully this person made me realize that I have to let go of some things. I used to be a very deeply angry person, and I mean deeply angry, as in, like, I was so mad at things that weren't even there, so mad at things I wasn't supposed to be angry at, so angry at things that it didn't make no sense. That's all that I felt my life really had been, an endless fight. And now that I don't have to, like, fight anymore in some regards, I'm still fighting, but it's a different fight. That once angry wars just turn into something else. thought pretty much after all the things that I've been through, it would get worse. Genuinely. Some ways it does, but in some ways it gets better. I focus so much on the positive because when I do look at that negative, it just goes deep down. I'm afraid to even get drunk because of the things that I really want to say and admit are just, I feel like they would be catastrophic. But I've learned to stop running away from things. I've learned how to be calmer, learn what I really want to go after, and just I don't know what this feeling of love is, and it scares me because this love thing that I had was lost to me. And this person told me I was pretty much operating on the basis of fear of losing it all again, and she made me realize I need to stop looking at it like that. Because if you keep looking at that, you won't cherish, you won't value, you won't understand what you have now. Because when my mom had passed away, I felt all of that love, all of that, everything that was me, gone. And for me to gain all of that back through this person is just, I was so scared of losing them again that, my bad, losing them just as a whole, that it messed with me. It messed with what we had, who and what we are, and in some ways I did some irreparable damage. I know some of my old friends, new friends, or just some people that I have touched in life, they look at this type of stuff and you can't even guess if you tried, but I do want to make an effort to where you can understand me. I'm sorry, I am a very confusing person, but I do try to make sense because when you've been in chaos for so long, that's pretty much all that you know. That's all that you want to operate on in some ways. You become what you're surrounded by sometimes, and that it's not right, or it can be wrong depending on the context and everything. I don't care if I'm 22. That just means I'm still able to learn and grow, and that makes me happy, especially with this person in particular. I have a lot of I have a big ass smile on my face, like a dodo. I can't say the Riri word, but you know. Whew. Um, I don't know what to say now except for thank you to everyone. Even if you don't rock with me anymore, thank you. I learned some things about old friends through mutual friends that their situations have either gotten better or worse. And genuinely, my heart does go out to you. I understand that some people have wished some things upon me, whether morally good, bad, whatever it is. It's no excuse for me to sit there and genuinely condemn or curse you. I want to be done with that type of stuff. Now, if I'm hanging out with some valued friends and we all make jokes about like, look at this Willy Wonka tart or something like that, they're jokes. For me to wish genuine evil or worse upon you would encounter me doing something that I would not want to do. But I feel like that can be anyone, so why say that, you know? Sorry, after tonight, I feel genuinely relieved. I feel at ease. Instead of saying that things are better, it's just I'm gonna keep working on what I'm working and expand upon that. So thank you to everyone, genuinely everyone. Let's just sit here for a bit in silence and just listen to the piano. I gotta do an outside stream one day where we sit in silence for 5 minutes just staring at stuff. At least through the way that I look at it, you know? It's amazing to me how we just work and operate as people through our shared culmination of experiences and just all that as a whole. But I've learned to pretty much forget about that side of me that was so tainted, so negative, so bad. Because each day is something that you can do to just make things go better for you and others. You don't have to have that side of you anymore. You don't need no New Year's resolution, no crazy stuff like that. Whatever you want to get into is it's doable. You just have to allow yourself to do it. There's a lot of things I want to admit and say, but those are for another time. I'm just so happy with what I have now that is. What I've always wanted to do since I was a wee kid was help people. Not just for my sake, but when I say for my sake, I mean, there was a lot of things that I wanted to receive help with, but unfortunately I had to learn it on my own. And sure, it made me independent and able to do a lot of numerous things, but I also realized later on down the road, it's okay to ask for help. It's just, I'm always up for learning things, and this new thing that I'm learning is wow. Wow. Don't get me wrong, I have my trust issues. I have a lot of other shit that's just situational. And yeah, I've done some things, but that's not who I am anymore. We're all people, we're all still. Now, sure, there are some things that are not forgivable, and that's more than understandable and even justifiable. But like I said, those things are not who I am. I don't want to be like anybody. I just want to be who I am. And with that, I want to be the first Jalen. Because, well, that's who I am. It still baffles me that you're able to do a lot of positive for people, and like I said, I gotta do that for myself. I don't know what to talk about because what I really want to talk about is just I have to tell this other person about, not something that I can really speak to y'all about, or I feel like I can't. But thank you for supporting me through everything, and if you ever do need it, I'm more than willing to support you as well. Because when you're falling down, I'll still be there to pick up those pieces to just hold you together. Help you build you back better than ever. Motherfucker. I'm gonna skip the ad. Suck my fucking nuts.